What is up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Creative Smoothie. I'm here with my Conscious Marketer t-shirt because we are conscious marketers. We use the power of conscious marketing, and we know that spam, shady tactics, and other shitty things that marketing has stood for many years are over. The era of disruptive marketing, inbound marketing, and value creation through marketing is here, and it's here to stay. So welcome to the podcast that is enforcing that, and that is trying to get as many people, and coaches in particular, to join the wave of conscious marketers who offer value to the people that they serve. Okay? Guys, I've told you this many times, this podcast does not have any fees, and the only fee that I'm asking you to pay is sharing this podcast with your friends or somebody that needs it if you found anything valuable at all. Today, we're going to be talking about content funnels. I'm going to show an example of what a content funnel is, how can it help you, why you should use one, and also I'm going to give you a little formula as to how you can basically fit all your content into a funnel that's going to drive more clients into your messages and get you more strategy calls, appointments, or whatever it is that you want to get. Okay? So coaches, this is very important for you. This is how you can create organic funnels on social media, mainly Instagram. Organic funnels means you won't have to pay anything, right? You've heard about funnels where you have to pay for ads and recoup ad spend and all that. This is completely free. All you have to do is invest time into it, okay? So I want to give a small shout out to the Stephen Mellor, at the Stephen Mellor, the Stephen Mellor on Instagram. He's an incredible dude who shares so much content for people that want to learn more about social media. I've learned a lot from his free content and from some of his paid stuff. So he's a really cool dude. And just so you know that I've taken this model from him and edited it a bit for my own purposes. So just so you know where I'm getting this is not something that I have created, but this is something that people have tested and that I have tested, and that's helped me grow a lot in the past, few months. So take this with a grain of salt, but know that somebody who has over 100,000 followers on Instagram used this method to get more followers. Right? Not me, the guy, the Stephen Mellor. So without further ado, let's jump in. I got it right here in front of me, and for the people who are on the video, you're not going to be able to see this, but you're going to be able to see me looking at the screen. So there's 4 parts to this funnel, but before I start telling you about the funnel, I want to start explaining to you what a funnel is. A funnel, if in terms of digital marketing, is a way of filtering out people at each level of engagement with your brand, so that you filter out the people who won't buy your product or who cannot afford your top paying product, and instead get them to see some of your messages or get them to buy some cheaper products that you have, or to take some actions at each level of engagement that you'd want them to take, right? So let me explain this better. You have a lot of traffic that goes to your Instagram page or your landing page, for example, right? You have people that visit your page. From those people, most of them are going to exit. Some of them are going to go to the next level, which is they're going to stay and they're going to consider whatever you have to say, right? They're going to browse your website. From those people, a lot of people are going to then leave without doing anything. Some of them might give you their email, give you their leads information or whatever it is, but most of them are also going to leave at that point. Then the people who gave you the lead information, some of those people are actually going to talk to you and hop on a strategy call. Most of them are not going to. From the people that are going to jump on your strategy call, some of them are going to buy your stuff, and this is where you do want to make sure that most of them are going to buy from you. So at each level, you kind of lose some people, but the quality of the person that you are getting at the end, right, through the end of the funnel, is a person that's ready to buy and has all the means to buy, and it's called a hot lead. Somebody who's bought from you, is a repeat customer, right? So at each level, you are delivering a different kind of value to them, and they're delivering a different kind of reward to you for that value, which usually is a different sort of engagement with you, or more payment, or access to exclusive benefits, whatever it is. Each level of the funnel provides different forms and amounts of value depending on where the people are at. And all a funnel does is it basically moves people around in the system towards a unique goal, towards one goal that you have written down at the beginning. So you can do the same thing for content. content on social media has different purposes, and this is interesting and important to understand. Different content that you post on social media is going to have different effects and is going to be shown to different people, right? Like, I'm going to get into it, but reels are going to be shown to mostly people that do not follow you, and so it's a great way of attracting new eyes. Whereas content that you post for your followers in your feed or video, even if you use hashtags, it's most likely going to be seen by your followers. So that tells you that the content that you have to create for the people that do not follow you yet is different from the content of the people that already follow you, because you have a different message for them. So that's why it's important to have this content like funnel set up in your mind, so that you understand how to talk to people at different stages of the funnel. Why is it important to have it? Another point, well, it also helps you organize your content a little bit and understand what each piece of content has to do within the bigger picture. It helps organization, it helps hierarchy, and it helps with content creation, because you understand, oh, this piece of content is going to be plotted at this part of the funnel, and it's going to help the lead either decide to purchase or decide to ditch an old belief and adopt a new one. Whatever it is, these can help you like basically get people through steps of learning, okay? And they allow you to understand that each different part of Instagram has a different role, right? People don't engage with all the content in the same way, but when we post, we believe that people do, right? And some kind of content works and some kind of content doesn't work. So this content funnel can help you organize all of that into something that's not just a brain fart, okay? So let me get into it. We're about 5 minutes in. I want to get into the funnel that you can use for your own purposes. Like I said, this is made by the Stephen Miller, but I've used it, I've edited, I tweaked it, and I think that it can help you a lot. The first step in your funnel is going to be the discovery. That's where people are going to see your content, your name, or your profile for the very first time. And it's time to get them in, hooked, and interested in whatever you have to say. The kind of content that you can do that with is Reels, TikToks, Shorts on YouTube, or viral trends on Instagram. I don't know if you've seen, but Instagram recently made like add yours kind of thing where there's like a photo prompt, and then people post their photo with the prompt, and then you can tap on a prompt and add your own picture to it. Whatever latest trends Instagram is doing, those are the ones that are going to be shown the most to other users and gain the most exposure to outside audiences other than your own followers. So that's the discovery part. And usually what I like to do in those parts is a reel that solves one problem that I know that my target audience has, and will get them to click on my profile and see the rest of my content. That's what I do with my discovery part at the top. Now we narrowed down, and some people that discovered you are probably going to follow you and look at your content, okay? And that's where you're going to start introducing content for timelines, where you can add high value posts that educate, that change the way people think, right? So if they have a thought pattern that is not correct, you can help change that and actually get them to think differently about something. For example, in my case, and I'm very open about this, people think that marketing is bad, where actually marketing can create a lot of value and wealth for people and share your message with people that truly need to hear it. So that's something I'll be using, this kind of connecting content in order to change the way you think about marketing. So at that point, you can do that through feed posts, educational carousels. That's where you start connecting with people and giving them more value. In the next one, the next step of the funnel is to nurture. So until now we have discovery, connect, and the third one, which is nurture. In the nurture part is where people that have liked a few of your posts, people that commented on a few of your posts, or that sent you a DM, or that are talking to you on your stories, replying to your stories, or listening to your stuff. This is where you're going to engage with them. And you can engage with them through podcasts, through lives. You can engage through them with stories. Here you can post content series that basically speak directly to the person we defined in the offer, right? That you defined in your offer, right? The person that you said I'm going to target, this is where you want to target the deepest of their problems, okay? And what kind of information do they need to make decisions? That's what you have to ask yourself. At this point is, what does this person need in order to make a purchase decision today? And that's the kind of content that you have to give them. And the fourth one, so we had number 1, discovery, number 2, connect, number 3, nurture, number 4, close. Close them out, like get them to be your client. And that's going to be done through private messages, like DMs, through email, through a strategic call, through a Zoom call. The content that's going to help you close the client is exclusive and personalized content. So stuff that looks like and smells like and is only for them, personalized for them, not for everybody else. There's something that happened with our generations, and in general, I think not only our generation, we don't want what everybody else can have. We want what we can have only. So at this stage, you want to make yourself as personalized and customized to the person that you're talking to. This stage is most likely going to be when people have already consumed your content and they found something valuable, you've answered one of their questions, and they're finally giving it like, hey Vlad, thanks for answering this question. Listen, I really need help with this. How could we work? How could you help me? Or how do you help other coaches figure out their problems? And that's when people are hot. The leads are hot. It means that they're coming to you for a problem to be solved. You're not going after them to chase them down to figure out if they have a problem or not, to make them believe that they have a problem, and then hopefully get them to hire you to solve that problem that you've invented in their brain. So this kind of content funnel, discover, connect, nurture, and then close, can help you not only go organic and stop spending money on advertising that interrupts people, but it also allows you to do so in a way that people are going to enjoy and in an attracting, magnetic, abundant manner rather than chasing and hurried and spammy way. Okay, this is gonna force you to like really think twice about your content. I'm not saying that any sort of content is gonna get people into your DMs, but valuable content, which you can do by listening to the people and their problems and not trying to come up with just your own guess of what people want to hear. So if you listen to the people and you follow the discover, connect, nurture, and close of this content funnel on Instagram and other medias, then you can really get DMs in your inbox every single day. This is the appointment funnel thing that people have been telling you about, okay? This is all that it is. You want to get people to get into a DM with you, and then as soon as they're in your DMs, you want to hop on a call with them so you can, again, perceive value. If you're live with somebody, that's a lot more value than if you're just texting with them. So as soon as they ask you a question, try to hop on a call with them. They've already consumed your content. They're already somewhat purchase ready. So just listen to them, listen to what they have to say, and come up with an action plan together. Guys, this is the only thing that I wanted to share with you today. Again, for the third time, I don't want to steal anybody's content. I like to give credit where credit is due. At the Stephen Mellor. If I'm mispronouncing your name, I'm so sorry, but go check him out. He's really cool, and you can learn so much more about social media from him. And test it out for yourself, okay, guys? Thank you so much for sharing another 15 minutes with me of Creative Smoothie, the podcast of conscious marketing and conscious business. And I hope that you as a coach or as a creative or as an independent service provider have gotten something from this today. If you have, please, like I said, I'm not making anybody pay for this podcast. I'm not advertising stuff on this podcast to make money out of it. My ultimate goal is for you guys to learn more about conscious marketing and to share my entrepreneurial journey with you so that you yourself can grow your own business and benefit from the benefits, like I like to say, benefit from the features of conscious marketing and automation, right? And so if you've done that, or if you think somebody else can benefit from this, please share it with them. Leave a like or subscribe, a rating, and dude, I'll just see you in the next episode. I'm very happy to be doing this again. 2022 has a lot in store, and I have many, many more things for you guys. From a conscious marketer to another, have a great rest of your week, and I'll see you on the next one.